Jeff Bezos claps back at Amazon customer who said, "All lives matter." Amazon's Jeff Bezos is making no bones about his support of the Black Lives Matter movement, telling the world on Instagram that he stands firm against a customer angry over the anti-police demonstrations. Bezos, the world's richest man with a net worth of nearly 150 billion, posted both in an email from the woman who was upset by a banner on the retailer's website that reads "Black Lives Matter", and his response, the Daily Mail reported. Amazon put out the banner just days after the killing of George Floyd. In her email, the customer told Bezos, "I am for everyone voicing their opinions and standing up for what you believe in, but for your company to blast this on your website is very offensive to me. All lives matter." Bezos replied, "I have to disagree with you. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean other lives don't matter. Black Lives Matter speaks to racism and the disproportionate risk that black people face in our law enforcement and justice system," Bezos went on. "I have a 20 years old son, and I simply don't worry that he might be choked to death while being detained one day. It's not something I worry about. Black parents can't say the same." Bezos and his ex-wife Mackenzie have 4 children, 3 sons and an adopted daughter. Preston, 20, is the oldest. Bezos' support for Black Lives Matter hasn't kept Amazon grocery subsidiary Whole Foods from being vandalized, the Daily Mail reported. In Manhattan, graffiti on one boarded-up Foods store reads, "Guillotine for Bezos." On the West Coast, in Los Angeles, looters smashed through the doors of a Whole Foods. Um, Explain the article. We can see here that the CEO, the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, right now is supporting the Black Lives Matter movement in the social media. And in this case, a customer said to him say said to him that the the banner that she saw in an environment and end of his website was offensive. But Bezos replied that the situation between the black and white people is different because his children don't don't have the same risk to receive a bad treatment from the police force from the system. He explained that black people can have more chances to receive a bad treatment from the police than the white people. In this case, for example, his children. Um, and but for this woman, uh, she doesn't agree with the point of view of Bezos. After that, the article explained that beside the Bezos support to the movement, the same movement attacked one of the subsidiaries of the Amazon, the Whole Foods enterprise, and 2 cities, um, and Manhattan. In Manhattan, some people who write on the walls the phrase "guillotine for Bezos," and in the other city, West Coast in Los Angeles, some persons robbed uh, robbed uh, robbed items from the from some of these stores after destroyed the door of this place is the conclusion. So this conclusion of this is uh, uh, you can support the movement, but the same movement cannot it's probably don't support you, don't help you, don't respect you and your buildings. It's sad to say that, and I realize that.